How's it going, everyone? Welcome to WSR, and I am your host for this episode, Chris Hollingsworth, swinging in on my mighty Thor's hammer, here to review the 2025 Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And we're in a good mood, no thanks to this pay-per-view. The first match was the women's Money in the Bank, but before that, they started us off with a nice shot of Mama Rock, and it's nice to see Mama Rock. We have nothing against her. Wish we could say the same for her son, Dwayne the Croc Johnson. This man is the biggest liar in sports entertainment, to the point to where he lies about whether or not he's ate somewhere twice. Hell, he lies so much about his food and eating habits, he could probably eat Scarlett Johansson and would lie about it. Oh no, it wasn't Scarlett Johansson. It was the whole Dallas Cowboys cheerleading team. But anyway, I digress. This match was nothing special. I'm not really into the Money in the Banks or the gimmicked matches like that. It's just another excuse for WWE to have bad booking and rely too heavily on weapons and gimmicks. This match, like you would expect, in the last 10 minutes or so of it was nothing but non-stop use of the ladder. Naomi would go on to win, and the match got a 2.5. The second match was between Dominic Mysterio, Mr. Mullet, and bad 70s porno stash himself, versus Octagon Jr. This was a decent match, but I'm not too much into the lucha stuff. Luckily, they kept that at a minimum. This match also got a 2.5, and Dominic Mysterio would go over and retain his championship. In the third match of the night, we had Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria. Becky Lynch thinks she's some kind of fashion designer. Unfortunately for her, she has terrible taste in fashion. She wears some of the most outrageous looking outfits I've ever seen in my life. They're completely horrendous half the time. At least tonight was a little better. She came out dressed up like she was some kind of boxer with an outrageously poofy red thing over her neck. And Lyra Valkyria looks like that 17-year-old girl from high school that maybe you would do it with, but she wouldn't be your first or second choice. Well, Becky Lynch would go over to win the match, and there was a nice little segment at the end where Becky got Lyra to raise her hand like they agreed upon, which she did. Then Becky forced her to raise her hand at all four sides of the ring, which she did. But afterwards, she slipped behind Becky and hit her with a German suplex, followed by her finisher. This is pretty nice. It's nice to see the heel finally pushing back a little bit, saying, hey, I tried to be the bigger woman, but now you've pushed me too far, and my pride won't let me walk out of here. This match got a 3, and as I said, Becky went on to win. Then you had the men's Money in the Bank. Again, like I said, I'm not too into the Money in the Banks, and this one really suffered when Solo Sikoa's team and Seth Rollins' team both come out there and interrupted about the last 8 minutes or so of the match. Took all the focus off the match. They would use this to have Jacob Fatu split from Solo Sikoa, and Mr. Seth Homo Rollins himself would go over to get the win, which I'm sure he's very excited about because now he gets to go home, and Becky Lynch and him can celebrate both of them winning by her pegging him tonight with an extra big strap on around your waist type device. This match got a 2.5, and as I said, Seth Rollins would win. In the last match of the night, you had Cody Rhodes versus Mr. Yeet himself, Jey Uso. Just gotta say real quick, I'm cool with the Yeets, but the has got to go. That is ridiculous. And they would take on John Cena and Logan Paul. This match was actually a pretty good match and easily the best match of the night. All of these guys did a great job of showcasing good pacing, nice back and forth that had high spots, low spots. Got to see a nice spot where Logan Paul was beating on Jay. Logan did a nice moonsault off the second rope from the apron through the announcer's table. John Cena was just giving out the FUs to everybody. It was FU Cody, FU Jay, FU everybody. And as much as I hate Logan Paul, he's very athletic. And we must admit that finishing move of his looks amazing. And it is very unique and original. Towards the end of the match, John Cena would hit Cody Rhodes in the head with the belt, as he's done numerous times now. But then would get attacked by a hooded figure who speared him and beat him down. This was done very good. I had no idea who it was, and he revealed himself to be none other than the Truth himself. R-Truth, baby. R-Truth, after pulling off his mask, would hit John Cena in the head with the title and get a little bit of revenge on him. Then Cody Rhodes would hit John Cena with the crossroads, and Cody Toes and Mr. Yeet himself, Jey Uso, would go on to win the match. And this match got a 4 out of 5-star rating. We hope you enjoyed this review, and if you did, please consider subscribing. And as always, we will catch you next time for more WSR Wrestling in the future. Thank you very much, and have a good one.